in terms of a reshuffle squad rotation?
Yeah, and it's credit to the players because there's a good group here. I can't complain. I don't think we can succeed with just 11 players. I don't think it's right just to keep 11 going until they fall down and get injured or whatever, and then we play the next ones, because I don't think that's good for the group dynamic. At the same time, I'm conscious that if we lose the game today, you're going to come with me with the Aubameyang. Why did you not play Aubameyang? That's how it is. But as long as the reason's there, as long as I know in my head why we made the decision, then somebody's got to take it. And today it's worked out well, and that's credit to the players because, like I said, the group's really together and pushing for each other, and it's important that everybody knows that we can't do it with just 11.
But hang on, and just Rob, and then share it around. Rob.
Well, I think they're vital. They bring a understanding of the club, of the culture of the club, the demands of the club, what's required in terms of an environment. They've come through a fantastic education with the academy, so they're good people, and they're good footballers. And our job now is to help them maximise their potential, which is really exciting.
Okay, last one before we do Mondays.
Hi. Yes, it wasn't easy, that's for sure. They never are in the Premier League, these games, especially when we played on Wednesday in a big game. So to recover and to prepare, it's not straightforward, but we've got a really good group that are committed, that are together, that are fighting for each other. So that's positive. I thought we played well first half. Disappointed maybe not to score a bit earlier than we did, but I think the goal was important when it came. And then credit to Wolves, I thought they started the second half well, and we had to adjust a little bit, scored at a good time, and then maybe that's the bit of breathing space you need in the game. And then for Armando to finish it off, it's great for us, but it's not a straightforward game. We had to fight for it, and credit to the boys that did that.
Graham, could you just talk about the thinking behind that?
Yeah, so Thiago's had a heavy cold start the week and played Milan, but obviously 2 days to recover is really short for him, so we didn't want to take the chance there. Ben Chilwell's 3 games in a week recovering from an ACL injury. That's not the smartest thing to do, to put him out, especially when we've got Marc Cucurella. Reece James had a dead leg that wasn't fully recovered yesterday, so we had to give him a bit extra time, use him at the back end of the game rather than the start. Obviously we missed Wesley. Mateo Kovacic again, 3 games in a week. He's been nursing a knee problem, so again we can use the group in terms of Georgie and Ruben. Raheem's just had a load of football. His load's massive, so we thought that it would be good for him to have a breather and maybe help us at the back of the game if we needed to. And pretty much the similar with Oba, even though he's in a great moment. It's a tricky one because forwards rely on rhythm, but at the same time he hasn't had that much football previous to coming here, and with his injury, etc., and again just the amount of football that he has to play. Felt like today just to give him a breather, and maybe if we need him at the back end of the game we could use that. So that's the thinking process.
It sounds like you were lucky to get a team out of it.
Well, you asked, so I gave you the answer.
I'm grateful, thank you. But that's so you must be. It's kind of the.
It won't necessarily have to be like this. Everything's a little bit. You have to take every situation on its own. But again, if you're playing 3 games a week, you go in Champions League, then 2 days to recover to the Premier League. You've got to make a decision around fresh players, around players that are determined and desperate to play. There's that aspect, and we've got a good group here. It's a good squad with lots of competition, and you need the competition. You need people fighting for each other, supporting each other, wanting to play, but ready to help. And I think you saw that today. Kai scored, Christian scored, Armando scored. So that's pleasing.
And Armando, sorry, just a word on Armando, because that's quite an important goal.
Yeah, it is. I think it's his first, isn't it? So he's been having an impact off the bench. You can see what he brings to the team. Again, he's having to be patient, but he's working hard in training, and I think that goal's a big goal for him.
Right, Sam, and then Adam.
Graham, in the past,
Well, I think my experience with professional footballers, whatever level is, they want to play football. So you have to respect that, but at the same time, there's part of the deal with coming to a club like this is there's a lot of competition. You've got to fight to play in the team. You've got to be ready to help the team. You've got to be ready to play your role. and all you can do as a head coach is communicate the reasons why, and sort of admit that you're not always right. So, but we're doing it with good intentions. I think it's important that we have a strong group, a strong collective, because I think it's really difficult to achieve anything without that.
Okay, we're going to do two more. Adam, and then the lady to finish. Adam.
Hi.
Just to follow up on that though, how important have you found sort of the academy?
Oh, I've not thought about the transfer window. Thanks for reminding me of that. I've been busy with 3 matches in a week, but my answer with always is any club has to be when the window's open, looking for options and looking for how they can improve. But my job as the head coach is to help the players that are here, help them improve. You can see from the team today there's a lot of positives, but we're not at our maximum. So that's exciting as well, because we can help the team get better and the individuals get better.
Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll do Mondays.